Hello,
Did it
hello.
again.
Did you really?
Yes. Hello, you guys.
It wasn't even 2 minutes ago.
I know, but I caught it as soon as I said hello. I was like, crap. Darn it.
That's too
One
funny.
of these days. One of these days. Yeah. So anyway, the reason that I'm starting it that way, you guys, is so that we can kind of get a feel for how long the lag is. Mine's pretty long tonight. Hey,
Mine
Lori.
wasn't bad at all.
Good. So, well, I've got mine on 2 different routers. So it just gives me a little bit more accurate feel, I think, sometimes. Who knows? Who really knows? Yep, and it's live too. So sometimes it's lagging because it's not live. So anywho, what are you guys up to? What's everybody been doing all week?
This week went by fast.
It did, actually.
I don't even remember what I did or didn't do.
Right? Yeah, you guys, I know there's a thing going on with the lights tonight. Like, I can't figure it out. The last few nights, it's been super, like, bright. So I'm going to have to play around with the lights. Uh-oh, Louise. That's no fun. That's weird.
She was getting the wheel.
Yeah, the blue spinning wheel. The wheel of death.
Mickey's working.
Uh-oh. That's no fun. That's no fun at all, might I add. But maybe. I don't mind working sometimes. But, I think it depends on who the boss is, too. Just saying. You opened your last Patty box.
Becca?
Yay. Thank you, ma'am. Hey, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
Hey, Sandy.
And Sandy and Lucy.
Hey, Lucy. So you guys, you got to ask Sandy all the Paris questions. All of them. Hey, Cheryl. Uh-oh.
No rain for Joanne.
Darn it. Hey, Leah. Yeah, Cheryl, you keep an eye on those storms, man. Look at her. Go to Paris.
Go to Paris? Did she go to Paris?
She did. Hold on a second. I got to go check on her. I think she just got hurt. I'll be right back.
Okay. How was Paris? Susan got her papers. Oh, I heard about those storms, Cheryl. We haven't had rain in over a month, and now it's a storm. We haven't really had rain since, I know the beginning of June, we had really bad rainstorms. And I know we've had to have some rain in between, but not much. It's supposed to rain, I think, tomorrow and Saturday, though. No brocante to have in the area. Fun, lots of shopping. No treasures to bring back, so very sad.
Okay,
Olympic
back.
weather may have been an issue. Maybe next time.
Yep. Hey, Sharon. Oh, and Wendy.
Hi, Sharon. Wendy.
She's got all these new teeth coming in, and she forgets that they're sharp. So she.
Oh, did she bite her lip?
She bit her tongue. Yep.
Oh.
So, and she's developed this ear, when you hear her crying, you would swear she just fell down the stairs and broke a leg. It's that kind of a cry. It's like, holy moly. I'm like, you're going to have to figure this out because you're making me crazy. But yeah, so she's okay. Yeah. And you know what really stinks about that, Cheryl, is no rain for a month. And then all of a sudden you get a big, heavy downpour storm. Then it floods. That's the part that really stinks. And then nothing happens. Yeah. Us too.
Yeah. It was supposed to rain today for a little while, but never happened. It looked like it was going to rain and then it didn't.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But we'll see
hey, Beverly.
Tomorrow and Saturday. As long as it doesn't rain Sunday.
So I want to know how many of you type hello and you start typing out all the names. Hello. How many of you get to the limit of characters and then you have to add more, keep track of where you left off and add in more names.
You should ask Lorna that. Well, actually, look at Beverly Owen. She got quite a few in there.
She did. I know Lorna usually puts in 2 or 3 blocks. I'm like, okay, so she hit the limit.
Oh, Joanne, we're having my side of the family reunion.
Yep.
I'll see my brothers, 2 brothers that I haven't seen in a long time. Nieces, nephews. My granddaughter's coming home from college for the weekend.
That'll be cool, though. I think family reunions are amazing. Even if there is members there that you don't want to see, I think it's fun.
Yeah, my daughter-in-law said, Mom, can you make a macaroni salad for Sunday? And I said, yeah. I said, you know how many are coming? And she said, no, not yet. So my son and my niece are organizing it. And so I went to my niece because I knew my son wouldn't know. If Rebecca doesn't know, he's not going to know. And Crystal said, I think around 22. I go, what?
It's not bad. I think that's cool. It's a nice
it's
number.
cool, but I don't know how much to make to feed 22 people.
Well, I would go with make more than you think.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Leftovers are amazing.
Yeah, when I went to the store, I bought 2 big boxes of large elbows and a giant jug of mayonnaise and 2 dozen eggs, 2 cans of tuna.
Right.
I put tuna in my egg salad.
Nice.
I don't want to hear it.
I think it sounds good. But I like tuna.
It is good. I don't know why it works, especially when I add egg and onion, but it works.
Haven't you ever done hard-boiled eggs in your tuna salad?
No. Have you?
Yeah.
Oh. That would make sense though.
It's good. And then especially in the summer, if you have a fresh tomato, how they quarter them or whatever, you know how you slice them and then put a dollop, a big scoop of it in the middle of the tomato. It's really good.
Jamie, hey, Jamie. I don't know 22 people.
Well, excluding most of you, I don't know 22 people that I want to spend the day with. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, Dana. Oh my gosh.
22 of you guys, we could get together and have a great time, any set of 22. But there's not 22 other people that I think I want to spend a whole day with.
That sounds good, Becca.
Yeah, tomatoes and tuna. Yes, ma'am.
When I went to the store, they had this huge heirloom tomato.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, it was the size of a small pumpkin.
Yep.
And
Hey, Deb.
they were I want to say they were $1.99 a pound, something like that. And so I put it on the scale and it was just under 2 pounds. I got it anyways because it just looked so good.
I probably would have too. Hey, Kathy.
Yeah. So yesterday I made a grilled cheese and tomato sandwich for lunch. Oh my gosh, it was so good.
Yep. That's
You
that
can't-
thing I think I missed the most about the garden this year is there were no heirloom tomatoes.
Oh my gosh, those are my favorite tomatoes.
They are. Yes, they
I
are. Hey,
don't like the
Lucy.
cost, but man, I'll pay it.
Right. Hey, Kim. Yeah, I've never grown a 2-pound potato. Tomato.
Hi,
Or
Kim
potato.
and Lucy.
Or potato. Mostly I think I'm impatient when they're big and they start with the blush and you know what I mean? Like I get them before because I'm always like, the birds are going to get them.
Oh, Joanne, that's so sweet.
See? Telling you, man.
I know, right?
Telling you.
Ooh, Cheryl, that sounds good. I do put pickles on the side of my tuna salad.
Oh my gosh. So with the chickens and all the eggs, we started making pickled eggs, but not like how they used to do pickled eggs, like in beet juice, like you know how you make pickled beets and
Yeah.
then they would hard boil the eggs. And I'm actually doing like there's a pickling, like I'm making the pickling spice that we like and lots of garlic.
Yeah.
But then you just put all your boiled eggs and you just pour the vinegar. Well, you do a vinegar water mix, and then I just
Yeah.
put all the seasonings in the jar and fill it up, put a lid on it, and shove it in the refrigerator. Holy moly, they make the best egg salad and like slice them
Yeah.
up, put them on a sandwich or whatever. But they almost have a little bit of a fermented flavor. They're so good.
Hey,
So
Debbie
good.
Kip and Juanette.
Hey, Debbie Kip. Yeah, and it's the only thing I don't like about it is you have to keep them refrigerated, so they take up a lot of refrigerator space, but it is
Oh,
what it
even
is.
if you put them in a canning jar?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
you're not processing it, you know what I mean? It's
Oh,
just
okay, yeah.
yeah. It's like making refrigerator pickles. It's kind of along that line.
Yeah. Oh, I
So,
love deviled eggs too. Those are so
yes,
good.
me too.
Hey,
Hey,
Robert.
Robin, you don't like eggs? Oh my gosh. I was not happy when
That's
they
the
came out
first
and told
person
us.
I've heard that doesn't like eggs.
Yeah, when they came out and told us that we couldn't have eggs every day, I was like, watch me. Yeah, eggs all the time. Love eggs. But they have to be cooked. I don't do that like sunny side up, over easy, poached stuff. Like, no, none of that. They have to be cooked. I don't
I
want
like
any
over medium because the white's cooked, but the egg yolk is runny. That
gross.
that I like.
No. Mm-mm. I'm popping that yolk and it's cooking just like the white. Mm-mm. That's nasty. Yeah, right, Debbie? Yeah. Hey, Casey. Did you copy and paste that?
Hey,
Look at them.
Casey. How did he get that much? You're only allowed like what, 100
I think it's
characters?
250, but it just cracks me
Oh,
up. They all end everybody that does that big block of names, they all end with and anyone I may have missed. Oh my gosh. I think it's
hey, Cindy.
hilarious. Hey, Cindy. Now you want it. Well, go fix an egg. Go fix one. Hey, Debbie Ham.
Hey, Debbie. No, I don't like my eggs browned. Nope.
Yep. I need those things cooked. Just like meat. I don't want it pink. They're better.
Then you don't
Well,
like soft-boiled eggs or poached eggs?
no, they're a hard boiled egg for a reason. Hard.
Yeah, because you cook them for 10 minutes.
Well, you don't have to cook them for 10 minutes. Just saying, I want mine done. All the way done.
There's nothing like poached eggs on toast. I'm just saying.
Ew, no. That's crazy, Casey. I give you guys a lot of credit. A lot of credit. I go into a chat, I just say hi to the host if they have a guest, and hey everybody in chat. And then if somebody says hi, I say hi back. That's my gig.
That's why I do a blanket hello, because there's no way I can type everybody's name.
Right? Yeah, no runny stuff. No. It's icky.
Well, no, I don't like the white runny, but I like the yolk runny.
No. Louise, bless her little heart, she sent me these little, Louise, what are those called? Those little metal to make the eggs in. Can't do it.
Metal? Something metal you make them
Yeah,
in?
to put the eggs around. Poaching cups.
Oh, poaching cups.
Yep. Everybody else loves them. I can't do it. Cannot do it.
Oh, boy. Right, Casey?
Yeah, we save all of our bacon grease for sure. English muffin. Now, if it wasn't a poached egg, I'm all in.
No, I don't like the hollandaise sauce.
It depends on the hollandaise sauce. It's not all created equal. I have come to learn the hard way.
You just have to poke them halfway through boiling, and they come up nice and well done.
I'll try it. I'll give it a try. For sure. Because that kind of actually makes sense. Hey, Donna G. See, we're going to turn eggs into the topic of the night.
They're cooked. It's not that they're uncooked. They're cooked. They're just not. What's the word for it?
Raw?
No.
What?
When the yolk is totally, cooked through.
Done? Cooked properly? I don't know. That's all I got. Yeah, I don't want them jiggling. None of that nonsense.
Overcooked. That's it. They're overcooked.
Hey, Juanette. Look at her rolling in with the save. Slid right in there. Oh my gosh, you guys. We got the goofiest conversations, I swear.
I know, right? I can't believe 57 people.
I know, we're talking about eggs. Okay. You guys are great because you enjoy our version of normal. I'm pretty sure there's not another 57 people that would have participated in this willingly.
Right. They're probably sitting there saying those two are just loons.
I don't know. I feel like no, there's too many of them in here that would just call us out at this stage of the game.
I guess.
They're not afraid of us. They would just call us out. Oh my goodness.
I've never had grits.
I don't like grits.
It's a South thing, right?
Traditionally, yes, but more northern people like grits eat grits than you.
Well, us Eastern people, I've never seen them on a menu.
No, probably not on the East Coast. That would surprise me. But like for us, because I don't know, but I just feel like it's not abnormal here.
Yeah.
And we're definitely not South. But I just don't like the texture of them. It just is like uncooked cornbread to me. I can't get past that.
Never even seen what grits look like.
It looks like uncooked cornbread. Except more grits than
Mia doesn't like them either.
Nope. They're not my gig. Well, I wonder if I could put some in your guys's. Really? Can I put them in your box and send them to you guys? There's certain things we can't ship over the borders. Could I
Oh,
send you guys grits, or would it cause a problem? I'll send you guys some.
it does look like cream of wheat.
No, it doesn't.
I think it
No.
does.
Debbie's closer. It looks like uncooked, sand and uncooked batter.
Batter
Yeah.
with sand in it.
Yeah, which is right up
Tastes
there
that
with
way too.
which is right up there with uncooked cornbread. When you mix up the cornbread before you cook it, except a little bit different texture in the batter. The batter is a little looser.
Yeah, I've never had mush either, Deb. No. What I don't even know what's in mush.
I used to know the answer to that question, but now I don't.
Oh, cream of wheat.
Look at Louise. No thanks.
Yeah.
Chicken. We played along with all the strange treats that you sent in a box.
Anybody ever have maple? I'm dating myself.
Mushrooms with maple syrup.
That sounds like maple. Because maple is a maple flavor, has a maple flavor to it.
Oh, cornmeal mush. No, I would not be game for that either, because like people that take cornbread and put it, like they'll break it up, put it in a cup and then pour milk over it, and like gross. No. That's not what cornbread is for. Hey, Pat.
Hi, Pat.
See, South Carolina, she loves her grits. She had them every day for breakfast. See, that just sounds like, yep, that's what I would expect. And cheese. I know a lot of people put cheese on their grits too, because you guys eat them like for any meal. I shouldn't say every meal, but any meal.
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
What?
Robin's grandbaby. She should be a grandma by Monday. That's exciting.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. I will always stand by this comment. Being a grandparent is the only thing that lives up to the promises we've been made. It's the only thing.
Yep.
Like it literally lives up to every bit of hype you've ever heard about it. It really does.
And then some.
Yup. For real.
Fish and grits?
No.
No way.
Oh,
fish and grits.
Yep.
That's
one of those things that's like chicken and waffles. Like, who decided that one should have fried chicken and waffles in the same meal? Like, I don't understand that either. Well,
I've heard of shrimp and grits.
Shrimp and grits, I've heard, yes. But see, so fish isn't that much different than shrimp. Not really. I mean, they all come out of the water, so whatever. But like, do I like collards? I like collards if somebody else cooks them. I cannot cook them. I've tried, and it's horrendous. If somebody that knows how to cook them fixes them, I'm the first girl at the table with a fork, man. I'm all in. Yes. Love them.
Collard greens? No.
Yeah, I like them. If it's somebody that knows how to cook them, they're delicious.
I shouldn't say no, because I've never had them. They just don't look appetizing to me.
They're so good, though.
I don't like spinach at all. Are they like spinach?
No, because like, correct me if I'm wrong, but the ones I like, there's always like a meat flavor undertone, and it's usually pork. But it's so good. They're so good. And onions, and no, they don't taste like spinach. Not really. No, they don't. Hocks, ham, or whatever part of the pig they use. I don't know.
Ham hocks. Isn't that their feet?
Beats me. I don't care. Don't ruin it for me, because I like them. Don't ruin it for me, people. But I like greens. You know what I mean? Like salads. I don't want just iceberg lettuce either. Like, I like a good salad. I wanted to have all the green things in there. So yeah, before they ruin it with the whole hawk question, let's
Right.
move along. I want to quit reading the chat before you guys ruin collards for me. So I'm going to take me out of this equation and go just to the table. And I know this is a really swift change, but anyway, it is what it is. Cindy, I don't know if I said hi to you. Hey, Cindy. Very first thing, I'm going to kind of show you guys what's on the table. You can weigh in on what you want to look at. I can give you a little bit of a overview, a verbal overview on what I brought. And tonight's just super chill, you guys. Like, read Brussels sprouts. Yes. Yes. I love Brussels sprouts.
With bacon. It has to be with bacon.
I don't care what, but I like cabbage, so I don't care what you do to it. I'm going to eat it. I'm not kidding. I love vegetables. I'm all in. Except for okra. That's disgusting. Anywho. These are those really cute, what are they called again? I forget. Hold on. One of them has it on the back. Something. Sweet greetings. There it is. The Gift of Cheer series. So these are, they're not all the Gift of Cheer series, but these are all meant to be inspirational one way or another, and inspirational or encouraging or whatever. But they're all meant from a sentimental point of view. But these are all the ones that have the chromolithography pages in them that you guys all like. And I've been saving them up for a while so that we could do a whole bunch all at once.
Nice.
So there's those ones. There's all of these. These are all going to be one price point, and then the other stack is a price point. So there's 2 different price points for those. This, you guys, I've had this for a minute too, because I've been trying to decide what I wanted to do with it. Look at this. Stationery for the wee people. The box is sweet. And I think the stationery is really sweet.
That is.
I couldn't decide if I wanted to split it up or what I was going to do with it. But there's these are folded over pages. And so each one has a different image on it. I just think they're ridiculously cute.
Hey, Lorna.
But then you would write your little note and then fold it in half. And then there's the packet, the little bundles of tiny little envelopes. And look at the labels. The labels are just everything. Those cute.
Oh, I love the little envelopes too.
I know. They're really cute. They're like 3x4 or something like that. But yeah, so there's that set. And then a few books. These I'm going to show right off the bat. Cheryl, are you still here? Did the storm blow you away? These I'm going to show first. And Cheryl has dibs on one or both of these. There she is. Because she specifically asked me to look for some cool Italian books for her. And I found these in my stash. So I am going to go through, and I'm not going to spend oodles of time on them. But I am going to show them. And then we'll see how she feels about it, if she claims them or not. And if she doesn't, then they're just fair game. Okay. So yeah, they're Italian. And this is volume 1. They're going to be the same book board size. So they're 7 1/4 by 10 3/4. This one is 1 3/4 thick. And 2 is a lot thicker. This one is 2, almost 2.5, including the boards. But here's your spines. I should have translated it specifically, and I did not. These are from 1892. It's something natural and plants. But it's more nature than just, but it like breaks down into the cellular level of the plants. And then there are so many illustrations of all kinds of plant life, right? And then like this,
Oh, that's
they're
pretty.
just, oh, they're so, so pretty. And then you've got the chromo plates. Like, look at that.
Oh, wow.
The one thing I will say, I think it's book 2, and we'll see when we get into it. The tissue, that protective tissue is stuck because if you see on these, see where it's like almost looks a little glossy?
Yep.
The tissue will stick if they've been stuck closed for too long. A lot of times the tissue will stick, and you just have to really, really work at it. Sometimes you can mist it a little bit and get a little bit of moisture in there and it'll release. But if you just grab the tissue and pull it, you will indeed pull off ink, or the tissue will tear and it'll stay stuck to the plate. So there's a couple of different ways to handle it. But I told her I would flip through, and I want you guys to see it just in case she passes on them. But like, look at this. They're so pretty. So, so pretty. This is not rag paper. This is definitely more of a pulp based paper, but it's a nice one. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it. I do think that you would be able to fold this and sew it into signatures. I'm just not sure how long it would hold up before it cracked, and you would wind up having to reinforce it. But see here where it transferred to the other page. See the outline of it?
Yeah.
And that's because the tissue is gone.
Hey,
but again,
Mary.
all of these, see that? I just, oh,
Yeah, that's really
my
pretty.
favorite thing. I just, chromolithographies are just so pretty. But see, there's your black and whites. And then see, here's another one. There's so many. So many of them. But yeah, and I'll hold this up again so that you guys can see the title. I didn't look to see if there was any of these available online, so I really have no idea. And I do think this book in particular, I feel like quite a few of the color plates have been harvested, just because you see like there's one, that one's pretty. Like this is so pretty. When you going through, you can see like the foxing and stuff, and where you think there should be, like you'll see a foxed page like this where the chromolithography is, and then it won't be there. It'll just be a black and white. So I think, because most of these are tipped in, most always when you find chromos, they tip them in after the book has been printed. So a lot of them have a black and white and then a color as you're going through this.
Louise says it's plant life.
Thank you. So see right here, these little white spots, that is not part of the print. Wait, there it is. That's where the protective tissue had stuck and somebody pulled it off. So that's what happens if you don't take your time when you're taking them off. But see how it's stuck all the way down even into here? But that's where it had that protective tissue, and
that page is so pretty,
isn't it?
The colors.
Yeah, they're so these are just amazing. And look at this one. There's just so much in these. Look at this one.
Yeah. Wow.
But see, that's what gives them the depth, is the way they layer on the ink, the printing process, we'll call it that. I love them. All right, so there's one. And then book 2. Oh, this one is $18.95. But see, this one is another example of where they pulled off. See the right here? And then here, here, here. That's where the tissue has been pulled away. Oop, there it is. And all across here. That's where it was stuck and somebody wasn't careful with it. So I'm trying to find one where the tissue is stuck, but of course I won't probably be able to. See, that one's so pretty. But yeah, everything in the, oh, look at that. Every single thing in these is scannable and printable. Like, this thing is just fantastic. But there's also so many pages. I mean, it would take you quite a while to use it all, even if you just use the originals and don't scan. Look at that one.
Oh, wow. That's so pretty.
So pretty. Do you think, see there, of course I can't find one where they're stuck. That would be too simple now that I told you there are some. Should have marked them. Look at that one. So, yep, that one it was stuck on. So you will find one, I promise you. You'll find at least one. Look at, and these are all plates that have been tipped in, steel engraved plates. That one.
Wow.
Yeah, these just kind of don't end. Look at that. But see, so many of these have the tissue and you can feel it. But if I were keeping it, I would for sure, and this is where, like, I won't fussy cut, but I would come in with a wet Q-tip, a damp Q-tip, and just dampen these tissue pieces until I could work them loose where they didn't peel off the paint. Wall paint, ink. These feel printed to me. I always think of these as painted rather than printed, because when you get it, you can feel the ink layers. It's just, they're just incredible. But see all the black and whites in here too. They're just, yeah. I love these. Hence the reason they've been tucked away and I forgot they were there. Like, I don't even remember how long I've had these, but yeah. So there's these two. So we're going to do, if you want to type it in, Mags, we're going to do, I'll do A and B, and Cheryl Hood has dibs, you guys. She requested them. She has dibs. They're going to be $100 a piece. So A is volume 1, B is volume 2. So if she says both, she gets them both. If she just wants one or the other, then the other one will be available. And then Maggie will just look to see who came in first after the go. Hey, Lorna Lou.
Okay, putting it in.
So yeah, tonight I just brought a bunch of pretty books. Like, I think pretty books and I brought a couple that just have really pretty covers that I think you guys will like.
Okay, Cheryl says both. I got projects planned while I asked for them.
You got it, Missy. All right. So you guys,
books, Cheryl.
That's pretty much how that works. When I know that somebody is requested and specifically looking for something, when I find it, I will almost always bring it to the live sale, but I'll give you a heads up first and let you know that I have it, because it's easier for me to show it to you live than in 9,000 photos. All right. And you don't feel as obligated. So this I got to show first, because this, if nobody wants this, I'm keeping it. I think this thing is fantastic. I'm going to measure the box for you. The box is metal. It's 8 inches front to back, 11 inches side to side, and 4.5 inches tall. So I'm not tipping this upside down to show you all around the box, and I think you'll understand why when I open it. This thing, do you guys remember all the art slides we did? Hold on, I'm looking for something to hold this so it doesn't flip over. There we go. I don't want to damage the hinge. So these are the blank slides glass to make magic slides. Magic slides can be, and there's certain projectors that you would put these in. So, in case you can't tell, I'm a little excited about this. Sorry. So there's stuff in here so that you can draw or transfer. Somebody was, look at this one. So you get a little bit of artwork too. Somebody was going to make a frog. So there's clear glass, there's frosted glass, and there's lots of blank glass. Okay. So there's all of that. And I'm really not certain how I would ship this, but I'm willing to figure it out. I was going to look this up, but I was afraid that I would be like all the way vested in it and keep it. So there's a piece of tissue and then this red stuff. I don't know if it's an emulsion. I'm not sure what the red is, but it almost seems like it's going to be like an emulsion of some sort. Or the back, maybe it's the backing. I don't know. I'm not sure. Then over here, there's all these little pieces of colored cellophane, like all the windows in the Putz houses. But this is what they use to do the color on these. So whatever images, but there's so much of this yellow. Look at this. There's so many sheets of it. It's crazy.
Wow.
So there's that. And then on this side, there's some green and a little more green and some red and more yellow. You get a little bit more on that side. I just think this thing is pretty cool. I have no idea what I would do with it, but I think it's fantastic. And then there's some crayons so that you can color, trying to hold it, there it is, so that you can color the glass. And there's 7 handmade lantern slide crayons. Did I get closer to saying it right? It's trying really hard, Louise. So yeah, all the boxes have all 7 of their crayons. There's 4 of them in there. And then this box is full of more glass.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's so cool. And I feel like, especially the girls that do all the mixed media stuff, you could have so much fun with this. Oh, and there's this. I don't know if this is for masking or if it's for around the edge of the glass so that, you don't slice your fingers off. I'm not sure. But I'm sure it's a wet and stick. It makes me think of the wet and stick packing tape, tell you the truth. And then here's another roll of it. So, yeah, I just think it's pretty cool. Just saying. I just think it's pretty cool. Yeah, I've never seen anything like it either. Like, who knew there was a home kit for lantern slides? Who knew? So I've
never heard of a lantern slide.
Do what?
I've never heard of a lantern slide.
Yeah, you have.
I have?
Yeah, well, there's black and whites and there's color ones, but like this is a lantern slide.
Oh, okay.
So this is what, but and it depends too. Okay, so like the home version is not going to be like the ones you're going to buy, like the commercial ones, right? But see, they're exactly, and see where this black tape is? That's why I think that's this tape, because it's about the same width if you peeled this black off. And these are clear all the way through. These don't have a frosted one. So I don't understand necessarily what the frosted, unless the frosted part disappears when you put them together, I don't know. But if you take these apart, a lot of these are 2 pieces of glass. So I don't know if you do the art on the clear and then back it with a frosted, and then the frosted aspect of it disappears. I don't know. I don't know. But I think it's cool. I think it's super cool. But yeah, we've done these slides a couple different times, and now I'm out of them. So, and I have some colored ones I found that are super long and rectangular skinny. They're really, really cute. I brought them one time because, you know, that's the rule. I have to offer most things one time, unless I'm willing to give up shelf space. So this is one of those things. I'm bringing it one time. If it doesn't go, then it's going to live here. But I haven't decided what I'm giving up to keep it. So there's that, because otherwise it just all gets out of control. Not that you guys understand or anything. I'm just saying. So if you want to put this in mags, I would do this. It would be expensive to you, Casey, for sure. And it's too deep for me. I'm trying to decide if I could put it in a flat rate box. I don't think I could confidently send it in a flat rate box. I feel like these would be broken, all the glass. I don't think there's enough space in the large flat rate box for me to say that I could send it to you. But anybody that's, you know, east of the Mississippi and not in Texas, which I know is not east of the Mississippi, but like Texas and like Arizona west, and then like straight north of Arizona, that's where it starts getting really more expensive. Let me put it that way, more expensive. But UPS is not horrendous. So there's that. But anyway, I'm going to do this one for 85 mags.
Okay.
I did not look these up, you guys. I don't know. Yes, it is Keystone, Donna. Yep. Yes. I did not look them up. I have no idea if you can get these online. I don't know what the value is. I didn't want to know. Because if they're selling for $20 and you guys can find them for $20, go grab them. Go grab every one of them. I think they're cool. If they're selling for $200, that doesn't influence my pricing. So there's that.
It's going in.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Cheryl.
And it's sold.
Perfect.
It is going to Beverly Owens.
Nice. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, I'm excited. Are you going to make slides? Please tell me you are. I think it's crazy cool. Yeah. And shipping, so depending on what else you have with your order, Beverly, I may ship this separate. But I'll let you know if I decide to do that, or if I want to do that. But these I am going to take out, and I will be packing these ones more like how these are. Like there's 3 or 4 slides, and then there's cardboard. So I have some nice cardboard that I can put in between. I can like weave it, you know what I mean? So that's how I'm going to do those. She was quick draw McGraw. Yeah.
She was waiting for that yellow.
Yeah, she was. I'm excited. Yeah, Jim thought I was nuts when we found that. He's like, what in the world? I was like, it's us. We'll like it. It's okay. So let's do this stationery so I can also get this out of my system. So this is the We People stationery. And this box is 6-ish by 7.5. And then I don't know if it says, it is exquisitely illuminated in watercolors, just so you know. Oh, no wonder I like it. It's by Maud Humphrey. Those are her illustrations. No wonder. I love her artwork. So yeah, and these bands, you guys, they're just so pretty. But there's 2. And then there's only, oh, this one goes in here. So then there's those 2, those 2. And then you have, well, these ones are open, so I don't know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hi, Maylin.
Hey, Maylin. See if I can find the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one has 5. So I'm going to say we know they each have, well, except for this one. So we'll say there's 20. We know they at least have 5, right? So we'll say there's 20 of the pages. And then all the little envelopes, which, I mean, come on.
I know, those are cute.
There's 6 envelopes. 5 envelopes. Well, 6, 7, 4. I'm going to say you have at least 20 envelopes. So you're pretty close to 1 for 1. So yeah, I just think it's the sweetest stinking thing ever. This one I'm going to flat price for $20.
Okay.
I think everything tonight is flat priced, you guys. And yeah, and then we're going to do the sentiment books that you guys like that are all super, super illustrated. And then I brought some books that are, you're going to want, I'll show you a couple. And then we'll do these books.
Those are going to Cheryl Hood.
Nice. Good call, girl. All right. So then I have pretty books for covers.
Oh yeah, those are so pretty.
Okay. And these are going to be really, these are going to be a nice value price for you guys. So, because somebody needs the space. Who did you say these are going to?
Cheryl Blair Hood.
Okay. Cheryl Hood. Gotcha. I was yakking. I forgot already, man. All right. So let's do these. And I'm going to do those 3. These are all of these hardcover ones, Maggie, are going to be the same price. So this round and the next round. Yeah.
What do you want me to call them?
Just whatever you want to. You can call them pretty books. You can call them fancy books. Whatever you want. This is gold, gilding, leafing, you know. And then this one is not the fancy chromolithography. This one is all the black and whites. But I love the title. I love the cover. How a dear little couple went abroad. And it's these 2 little kids, right? But it's just really sweet. And then there's your illustrations.
Oh, pretty.
I just think it's really cute. Right here, we obviously have a loose folio. And it's just come loose from the staples is what happened. Most of these are staple bound too, by the way. There's another one that's loose. That happens a lot with these. See your staples. So yeah, this one is this is 1903, and this is the only one with a copyright date. Almost all of these, I can confidently say, are going to be circa 1890 to like 1910, 1915. Sometimes there's some they did a little later than that. These all I'm familiar with and seen enough of these and looked enough of these up that I'm confident saying that. If you want to go look them up, you can. And then I'm just going to go, these are easier from the back. This one is stitched binding.
Pretty.
Yep. And then the borders. Yep. So that one will be B. And then this one is Thoughts for Companions. There's an inscription inside. This one is dated 1906 on the inscription. This one is also stitched. This one is really thick. Page, like cardstock. Well, index. More like index weight.
Hey, Joy.
Hey, Joy. I love pansies. They're so pretty. Okay, so hang on one second. Let me get my ABC situation set here. A bunch of you should have gotten your tracking information. Everybody get tracking that should have. I did not do shipping today, so any invoices, paid invoices that came through today, I'm going to work on those. Probably not tonight. I'll probably do them in the morning, and they'll either go out tomorrow afternoon or I'll have them picked up Saturday morning. Just so you guys know. Yeah, and these are going to be 25 each, Max.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to measure. A is 6 by 8 1/4. And then these two are 4 3/4 by 7 1/4.
Do that to me. Okay. Cheryl Hood gets C.
Got her?
That's, hi, Mary. That's all I see. Everybody wanted C.
Okay. I'm not surprised. It's a pretty one. All right. I better make this one B. This one A. Perfect. Thanks, you guys. Thanks, Cheryl. Okay. So this one. What do you guys want to do? Oh my gosh, you guys. I have those pretty ones I showed you, the covers. And then I have 2 Harper's monthlies. And then I have some of those Atlantic monthlies, which are just good paper, but the covers are all really good on those. And those are going to be a great price because they're in sad shape. Sad shape. So this one is Lead Kindly Light. This one is dated 1919.
Oh, pretty.
And there's gold. Yeah, these are the ones that have the there it catches it. The leafing around all the text, the border. There we go. The border, Patty. It's a border. I think these are so pretty.
Before I don't see it, can you give Cheryl Hood the B from last time also?
Sure. Sure can. Okay, so that'll be our A. There we go. I pulled it so I won't forget. This one is My Faith Looks Up in Thee. So there's the cover. Whoop. And these are going to be the 4 3/4 by 7 1/4 size, like the last one. Look at the insides.
Oh.
Yeah, for any of you that do prayer journals, I just think these would be fantastic. And then again with the gold. And it's on every. And then There we go. Chromolithography. So pretty.
Oh.
I just think these make great tip ends. Like they just add instant, genuine aging. Well, this is printed in Bavaria. Interesting. Nice. This one is I remember instead of I forgot. Again with the gold. There it had it. There it is. Maggie's immune to me, you guys. She doesn't think I'm funny at all ever.
I was laughing on the inside.
Uh-huh. Sure you were. Get there. It's just so pretty. And these are all chromolithographies too. It's not catching them all, but they are. And then there's the gold. There we go.
Yeah, that's really
this one
pretty.
is so good. But see, look at this is illustrated by Ernest Nister. And then look back here. See, we just saw the calla lilies. Was it in this one? This one of these two. And then this is Crossing the Bar by Tennyson. And then there's your inside.
What is chromolithography?
It is a printing process. It is a printing process. There's lithography, there's chromolithography, there's chromo, there's another one too. Yeah, they're all just ever so slightly different. And they all give a completely different effect to the prints. So there's D. A, B, C, D.
Still 25 each?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Christelle.
Hey, Christelle.
Christelle would like A.
You got it, Missy.
Joyce K would like D.
You got it. I like when you click the thingy and I can see it on the screen.
I know. I try to remember to do that.
Every once in a while, I can get ahead of you. All right. So we'll put, I should, which way were those? This way. This was
Yeah,
B.
that way. So B and C still available.
Yep. Perfect. Thanks, Meg. Thanks, you guys. All right. So these ones I'm going to do, these are going to be, I'm going to do these for 17.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. I have, oh, well, 4. We'll do one round of 4 and then a 2. So this one measures 6 3/4 by 7 1/2. And then 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. And this one is going to be just short of 4 by 5. Okay. And these, again, they're just more beautiful. This one is sad. Dead shape. But look, every page almost, I think, is loose on this one.
Oh, wow. That's
sure.
so
Yeah.
pretty.
But look at, they're just so good. Nope. It will be by the time I get done messing with it. There's that one. There it is. Is it going to catch it? There it is. These are just done in a monochromatic sepia tone. See here where that white is? It's stuck. See how it's stuck right here, and it pulled the ink.
Oh yeah.
And the top. Yeah, it separated the paper and it's stuck right here. So if you wanted to soak this off, you could adhere this back and have a whole picture. But that white in the trees right there, That's where it's stuck right here. See
Hi,
this
Yvonne.
one down here? That's where it pulled the ink off. That's why they usually have protective tissue layers in there. And see this one pulled off right here on this. And see, yeah, this one really pulled, like, because somebody tried to pull it off. So they've created more damage, but it's all there if you have the patience to dismantle it and put it back together. But this one's had a life, man. That one, this one comes in its little box. This is Gladsome Greetings. I just think it's pretty. And this one again is the index weight. This is more like manila folder, file folder actually. Super thick. So there's that one. This one is Love's Language. Cover is loose. And this one was tied with a ribbon that has just about pulled through every folio. It's right. And the ribbon has it's literally just shredding every time you touch it. So this is pretty much unbound. This one again is cover is loose. Yeah, both covers are loose. The front cover, back cover, and then these lights tonight. Horrible.
Oh, that's pretty.
Get these figured out so I can quit griping about them.
Hi, Tamar.
Hey, Tamar. And then there's that one. So there's those.
So we have a new person in chat, Yvonne, and she's already sent you her info.
Well, welcome, Yvonne, and thank you. You're more on the ball than I am. I mean, that's no surprise. But just saying. Hey, Rose.
Hi, Rose. Okay. Dana Q gets A.
Awesome. Thank you, ma'am.
Christelle gets C.
Thank you.
And then she put also D.
Perfect. Yeah, if you love these, you love them. Perfect, perfect. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay,
I
so
happen to like them.
B still available.
This was B. Perfect. Okay, so two more, and then we'll move along. So this one is Rays of Happiness. I feel like I'm a ray of happiness, just so you guys know.
Oh, hold on. B is going to, where'd it go? Cheryl Hood.
Nice. She still doesn't think I'm funny, you guys.
I wasn't listening. I was typing.
She finally admitted it. There we go. Okay. The title of this book is Rays of Happiness. And I said, I think I'm a ray of happiness. It was funnier the first time. I think. Oh my gosh. So 3 by 6 1/4. Look at Mare. What is a porter? You are hilarious, she said. This is the one that says a gift of the cheer series. And then look at, I just think, you guys, if you love these, you love these. If you don't, then you're like, yeah, whatever. But I don't know. I just think they're sweet. I like them.
Yeah, I have 1 or 2 of those from you.
Yep.
I love them.
And you haven't taken them apart to use them yet, have you?
No.
Nope.
They're on my shelf.
Yep. But she was going to, you guys. But send her some antique lace and she can tear that stuff right up. This one, I believe, is German. I'm going to go with German. I'm going to jump all in. It's German, but it's real. I really like this one.
Are these 17 or 25?
Yes, these are 17.
Okay.
Should be $9 million, but we'll go with 17. So there, forgot a page. There we go. So there's that one. A and B.
Hi, Kendall. Yes, in 3D too.
Hey, Kendall.
Now, you didn't laugh at my joke.
What's 3D?
The lace.
Oh, yeah, you and your lace. Holy moly.
Oops, hold on. It keeps jumping. There it goes. Okay, those are sold. That was funny, Kendall. Robin J gets A.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh my gosh. And Christelle gets B.
Nice. Thank you. All right.
3D, a swollen frog. What the heck does that mean, Mayor?
What'd she say?
She said 3D question mark, a swollen frog. What the heck is that?
Oh my word. She's going to tell you, and then you're going to be more confused. Every once in a while. I'm like, what? All right.
You have no idea? She has no idea.
You kill
Robin
me.
And Robin doesn't want to know.
Right? All right. So these are all going to be perfect, I think, for trying to get the right spacing here. Sorry, guys. Bear with me for a moment. For your 5.5 by 8.5 size journals. I say that, but I should probably measure one or two. 5.5 by 7 3/4. So almost 8.5. Yep, 7 3/4. 7.5. 7.5. So, you know, almost. But they're just pretty. They're just literally good book paper and good covers. I just think they are. Any of these that stay here tonight, I'm probably dismantling very soon and doing DIY journals with them, just so you guys know. Look at that.
What am I calling these?
Mags?
Yeah.
You just give me too many options. How about if we just go with books?
Oh, that works for me.
Okay. Oh my word. You just crack me up.
You miss me when I'm not here.
Well,
like a hole in the head.
Oh my word. I really want all three of us on doing creative things so that we can just laugh and be ridiculous, to tell you the truth. So we're going to pick a night and we're just going to come on and we're just going to laugh, because I feel like we need to laugh more. I don't know about you guys, but I need more laughter in my life. Oh, you bet you need a price for these, don't you?
Yeah.
Let's do them for 12.
Okay.
We'll do it for, I can live with 12. I wonder if I could have found any smaller or larger.
Oh, hi, Bonnie. Thank you.
Hey, Bonnie.
Casey said, yeah, needs to happen, Patty. Make it happen.
It's happening, I promise. And I talked to Maggie, you guys, about the pajama party sale. So that's coming too. I just have to get, it's not them, it's me. Oh my gosh, that sounds like a bad breakup. It's not you, it's me. Oh, good grief. I think I need more coffee. Holy moly.
Yeah, it's too late for me. I'd love one though. Okay.
It's really good.
I'll rub it in now.
I'm going to.
Maylin would like B and C.
May Lynn. Got her.
Tamar would like D. Hey, Deborah.
Hey, Deborah. Got her.
And Deborah Tucker gets A.
Deborah T. Perfect. Thanks, ladies. Okay. So then this one is going to be D. This one, I feel like this title, it gives you lots of leeway. You could go a whole bunch of different ways there. That'll be C. Evangeline by Longfellow. Just had a thought about this one. Yes, this one is illustrated. It's got some pretty nice illustrations in it, actually. So that's B. And then this cover is soaps. For any of you that do nature journals, I just feel like this cover is perfect. Even though it's got a little, she got dropped on her head.
So are all these going to be the same price, 12 each?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I wanted to tell you guys too, I probably won't have all the wish list prints done till next week. So
Oh my gosh.
it won't even happen by Monday. There's some weekend plans here. So I'm positive I won't have them until Thursday at the earliest. But I'm trying to get them all done so I can just do them one time for you guys.
Okay. Dana Q gets D.
Got her.
Beverly Owens gets A.
Hang on one second. I had to move the cute little fancy books before I knocked them over. Okay.
Joyce K gets B.
Got her.
And I don't see anybody for C.
Okay. I'm going to go to all your guys' Facebook pages and I'm going to grab all your photos of you and I'm going to fill this book up with photos. No, I'm just kidding. Totally kidding. Oh my gosh, can you imagine the time that would take? Oof. So there's this one. It's going to be D. And it would be a little creeper town, I think. This one.
Oh, pretty.
Yep. And then, wow, somebody paid $6 for this one time. And it's a rare book. 2021. Holy cow. Wasn't me. There's Young Colonists. Isn't that cute?
Yep.
That's B. And then I think this might be my favorite. This one or this one. I really like this.
Oh, yeah, that's cool too.
Wouldn't this be a cute one to do steampunk in, I feel like? I feel like you're halfway there. So there's that one.
Okay. I have no idea what Mayor is going on about. She's like in her own world.
St. Elmo was a movie. She's probably repeating movies. She's good at that. She'll pull up, she'll start rattling out movie lines, and I'm like, what? Didn't you watch? No, I didn't. St. Elmo's Fire. Isn't that the name of it? St. Elmo's Fire?
Yeah, St. Elmo's Fire.
But it's
okay, Robin J will get C.
Robin J, yep.
Christelle will get D.
Christelle, yep.
Deborah Tucker will get B. Deborah, did you also want A? I just don't know if you were putting them in the, the order that you wanted. So I need to know if you want a also or no.
Yes, Lady
Yes, she said
Vagabond
yes.
papers. Okay.
Okay, Deborah Tucker. So those are sold.
Deborah T. Perfect. Thank you, guys. All right, Casey. Since you're brave enough to be the only guy in the room tonight,
The Rover Boys at Big Bear Lake.
I just think it's cool. I don't know if this, I feel like maybe, I don't know. But I'll give Casey dibs on that one if he wants it.
Stella is from A Streetcar Named Desire.
Holy moly. I didn't watch that either. Oh my goodness, our oldest daughter's dog is named Stella. I wonder if that's where she got the name. I'll have to ask her.
Marlon Brando was in it.
I'll have to ask her.
That's how old it is. It was before your daughter's time, that's for sure.
She watches a lot of those, though.
Does she?
Yep. I see it, Casey. You got it, sir. Thank you. I feel like, you got to be a certain amount of brave to be a guy hanging out with all of us. Of course, Parrish used to take us with him while he would take his soak in the tub.
Right. I wonder if that's what he's doing now.
I don't know. I don't know. All right, so let's do these. Some of you guys really love these, and some of you are like, nah. These are the Atlantic monthlies, and they're rough, you guys. They're all super rough, but I love the covers. Like, I just like the covers. This one I really like. These two are the same, and then there's this one. So these are not illustrated. It's just paper, but it's good paper. It is a pulp paper, but it's not like fragile and brittle. It's not falling apart. You should be able to fold this without any problem. If for some reason one of them is dry, because I promise you, I didn't go through every little bit, but these are rough. The leather, as you handle them and the leather is coming off, you're going to get grubby, right? But anyway, what I was going to say was these are all stitched, so you can come in and cut the threads and pull out your signatures. You guys know that, but you can just trim these down then to whatever size you need. So they would still be totally like, look, there's the thread. Like, how I love if I'm going to take a book apart and they've already done half the work for me. They've gone in and found the stitching. So yeah, and these are roughly 1890s, all of these. This one happens to be 1895. Let me measure. These two are smaller, and then these two are the same size. So this is 9.5 by 6 1/4. And so that'll be A and C the same size. And then 6 by 9.5. What I'm going to say about these is A has a spine. The back is attached, but the leather is super dry. It's not going to take much for the front. The front is about to come off, and the back, it won't take much. B and C are pretty much dismantled for you. And then, or no, I'm sorry, the two B's. C, the front is all the way, and the back is still attached. And the back is still pretty sound. But look at that marbling.
Yeah.
So pretty.
That's cool.
Yep. And these are nice chubby books. This is a lot of paper. A lot of paper. I'm going to do these for 12, just like the other ones.
Okay.
So there's two B's, Maggie. So if anybody, if anybody see the bottom one, so just know that the covers are loose on B and C. Holy cow, the two B's. Oh, these are not sticking. I'm going to make new letters. These are making me crazy.
Okay. Beverly Owens gets A.
Oh, 12. Got her.
Casey will take one of the B's.
Got him.
Oh, it just jumped. Hold on. There's Casey, and then Kendall gets C. And let me see if there's, oh, and there is another B. Joyce K gets the other B.
Nice. Thank you, you guys. All right. Put these over on the table and bring back the 2 Harpers. So these are the Harpers. There's 2, 1856, 1875. So I'm going to put them in your order. First, I'm going to show you. So this is actually a blue. I know it's coming across gray, but it's blue. This does have a mahogany purpley tone to it, just not quite as much as the camera's picking up for a change.
That's a Harper's?
A Harper's Magazine, not Harper's Bazaar.
Right,
Harper's Magazine.
right.
Yeah. So these are not the fashion illustrations. Ooh, business card. But there are illustrations all the way through. This paper is not straight pulp paper. This is a nice blended paper, and the text is tiny, like tiny, tiny text. It's written in English. So these, you just get a lot to work with in here. And this paper will definitely fold. You can do, you're going to have lots of room to play with these two. It's great for some mixed media work, things like that. Makes great backgrounds. It's just good filler paper. I like it for filler paper. And it gets rid of that blank page situation that so many of us struggle with. So there's that one. And then here's this one. And just to, now these the leather on these, all these that I just showed is super dry. So no matter how I pack this, this might come loose. It's just going to depend. It's pretty sturdy right now, but this leather is so dry and it just keeps chipping away the more you open it. This one, the bands are there, but see how the leather's gone. The leather's just gone. And then the back one is totally loose. But it's great marbled paper. And this is like a putty with a red and dark charcoal in this watercolor. It's really good. And then this one is going to be illustrated just like the other one. And there's a bunch of different issues in here. That was the first page of one issue. See? So just nice. So these I'm going to do for a little more. These are going to be, I'm going to do these for 20.
Okay.
You have fat fingers. Me too. Oh my gosh, I text type like I have 4 thumbs.
Okay, those are sold. Okay, Tamar gets A.
Nice. Thank you, ma'am.
And Pat Smith gets B.
Nice. Thank you, ma'am. You guys are going to love those. All right. When is it? 10 o'clock. I don't know about you, Mags, but I could use a quick break, mostly because I want to wash my hands.
Sure.
I was going to just do wet wipes, but I would really rather just wash them. So, yeah, if you guys will give us, are you going to go too?
Yeah, but I'll only be
okay.
Like a minute or so.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and run the intermission for you guys, and then we'll be right back. Well, that was a sudden cutoff, wasn't it?
It was.
Holy moly. So, you guys are okay with it. I'm just going to stick with books tonight. Then there's these. This one's a set of 4. These are cool. And what other one? Oh, I want to show you guys this one for sure. Even if these just turn into show and tell, that's cool. But I want you guys to see them. And oh, I do have a lifesaver in, so I do apologize when you're going to hear me working around the lifesaver. First thing I'm going to do is measure these. We're at 7 1/4 by 10. And then each one of these has its little issues. These, Maggie, are going to be 75.
Okay.
There's the backs. And you guys will see why in here in a second. But look at these end papers. You see the...
Ooh, those are different.
Aren't they? They're just
those are
so pretty. I just love them. These are from 1780.
Whoa.
This paper, you guys, I'm going to zoom the camera in. I should have done that while we were on break. Hold on one second. Watch your eyes. There we go. So any of you that have gotten some of the amazing rag paper, this is the stuff that we all want in our lives.
Wow.
This is the ones that you can crumble it all up. You can get them wet. You can iron them. You can almost drive your truck over this stuff. It is so good. Almost feels more like fabric than paper. It's amazing. Now, it's all in Latin. I can kind of decipher words here and there, but Latin is not my strong suit, that's for sure. So these are book 1 and book 2. If the first person in, because it's a 2-volume set, if the first person in wants both of them, you can have both of them. Just know the covers are loose and wonky and, but
it's the paper.
Yeah, 1773. I mean, come on. It's amazing stuff. It's just fabulous. All the good things I've ever said about the amazing paper, this is it. It's just good stuff. So yeah, I'll do an A and a B. This A is going to be volume 1. B is going to be volume 2. Well, here I have their notes. Oh, 1 is 1780. Sorry, guys. Volume 1 is from 1780, and this makes no sense to me. Volume 2 is 1773.
You said 75 each, right?
Yes.
Okay. Going in.
Should these stay here, I will probably be these I won't have a hard time dismantling because the covers are in such bad shape. So I would make packs out of these if they stay.
Okay, Christelle, you said me. Did you want both or you want to? Are you okay with A? You want both? I shouldn't have given them that second option.
Don't you hate it when you do that? You're like, you ask 2 questions and they answer the one and you're like, oh, wait, which question?
Right. She said, yes, please.
Okay.
Yes.
You got it, ma'am. You are going to love these. So I was starting to write so much.
I've done that too.
Is it Monday?
Holy no, that's the surprising part.
Holy cow. I'm pretty excited about the weekend, if you guys want to know the honest to goodness truth. So let's see. Let's do these. I love orientation of these. These are totally oriented on the horizontal instead of the vertical, right? And I have to use my hands because otherwise I will mess up horizontal and vertical every single time. So they're 10.5 wide by 7.5 tall. There's 4 of them. I'm going to show the one. So there's the 4, right? And I think, of course, I don't have them in numerical order. That would have been too simple. There we go. And these are a nice like hunter green or evergreen, not how they're coming across. They do have all the aging and wonkiness, but there it is.
Oh, yeah, nice.
That's the color green they are. These are all going to be the same yet different. These are going to be $50 each, Mags. They're from 1834. They all have issues, binding issues. But look in here. And there was water damage. And this is darker than it's coming across. This staining is a little bit darker. Like up at the top where it looks kind of like shadowed, that's actually really how dark it is. Just so you know. And it's all the way, I'm just going to flip through really quick. It's through the whole book, just varies how far into the page that it comes. There's no active mold. There's not any dry mold that I've seen. They've been wet. And there is foxing and there is crazing, like crazy. But the plates, these are steel engraved plates, and they're just the detail in them. Amazing. And the paper is, everybody else would call this rag paper without, I mean, they would. It's not just cotton though. There's something else in here. I just don't know what it is. These that the plates are on is rag paper. The text paper is, it's cotton and something. I just don't know what. But there's another plate. So these, again, the price reflects the age, the plates, and the paper, because they're pretty fantastic. And they all have the plates on them like this. And there's tons of them. I mean, there's just so many. And they just keep going together.
I like the water stains.
I love the damage. I do. Like, it's all the things we try to do, but it's already done for us.
Wow.
And again, these are all out of copyright. So like, you can do whatever you want with these, whatever your little heart desires. But look at all these plates. Like, it's not every other page, but, and this is loose. This is just tucked in here. But there's just so many. Like, I just want a scan of this. But look at all the foxing. Like, it's just, this stuff is just fantastic. And then folded, like, yes, please, all day, every day. I just love them. Do you guys want to see all 4 of them, or are you good with, I'll do a quick flip. I'll do a quick flip. So there's that one. And there's still like, there's a lot. All these blank pages that are showing, those are all plates on the other side. But that aging just goes all the way through. So this is book 1. Book 2. And we're going to do these by the book number. This one is still in there, but barely. It's not going to take much to get that one out of there. And then again, with the, and then all these blanks are your plates again.
Do you want me to put books 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of A, B, C, D? Okay.
Yeah. So this is book 2 that I'm showing right now. And see, it's just as damaged. It's just, Like people would think we're weird. We're excited because they're damaged. But it's just good stuff. Okay, so that's 2. And then 3. This one is, the paper is whiter. So instinctively, I just want to say this probably has more cotton content, but it still has the water staining. Look at this.
Ooh, that looks awesome.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like just that one
Wow.
page. It's just nuts. And then here's another one. And this is because of the content of this paper mixed with all the things, right? The water, the air, wherever it was stored, the reaction to the ink, to this paper, but it's just the text papers.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. And it's not all of them. But see how much thinner this text paper is than the first 2?
Yeah.
So completely different paper. But look at that. It's just so good. And then it's real dark right here around where the plate is. So you know that the ink played some interaction with this paper. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
It's just scattered through it. It's just fantastic. Oh yeah, and there's still plates in here too. Did I show you any of the plates? There's just as many plates as in the first 2. Yeah, they're pretty fantastic. I love these.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was 3, and then this is 4. This is probably the one that's the most sound on the binding. But again, it's loose back here for sure. And then this is the same paper as the third book 3. It's much thinner, lighter weight paper. And definitely more.
That same look too, just not as much.
Not as dark, yeah.
Yeah.
But see how white these plates are? Where did that one go? Here.
Yeah.
So when they're whiter, they have more cotton content to them. Look at that. But yeah, these are they're just great. I don't know how many times I've said it, but they are great, and I do really like them. I think they're pretty fabulous. This set I could pretty easily. I almost did just take these apart and do packs out of them. But then I remembered the stack I have in there that I've already promised to do and have yet to get to. So I thought I better bring them first. All right, so this is 4, this is 3, this is 2, and this is 1. There we go.
Okay. Going in.
Okay.
Okay, Robin J gets 3.
Got her.
Christelle gets 4.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. You guys are going to love these.
Oh. And Tamar, you said any left. Did you want 1 or 2?
Yeah, book 3. I knew you guys would want book 3.
I knew 3 and 4 would go first.
Yep. The paper was amazing in those 2.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool when you get sets and the paper is so different from book to book. I just think it's cool.
Okay, she said yes, any. So let's give her number 1, and I'll put
Okay, did
2
you want
still
one, two?
available.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you very much, you guys. Okay.
Yeah,
so
she
we'll-
said I'll take 1.
Okay. So if 2 goes unclaimed, I will be dismantling this one for a pack. Eventually. Hopefully sooner than I might cheat and bump that one to the front of the line because it's pretty cool. This one, I may have showed you guys this. I feel like I showed it when I found it, but I don't think I've offered it. This, and I got to remember I'm Zoomed, so I'm trying not to lift it crazy
That's a
high.
cool cover.
Oh my gosh, just wait. Just wait. Oh. So here's the picture. And this is who he is. This is Reverend Charles Sandomir. I don't know. He was born in New York, 1811. So if you want some authentic, really cool tape, there you go. This book, this paper, you guys, is fantastic. Like, this is a legit commonplace book. I don't know if you guys have ever found one. I haven't. So this was printed in 1833. It's the 2nd edition. You hear this paper? Ah,
Is it rag?
it is a blend. It is not
blend?
just, yeah, it's a blend. If I was just handling this paper without knowing the year that it was printed, I would be like, this is the coolest cotton rag paper I've ever handled. But I feel like it's a blend. I might be wrong, but I do feel like it's a blend. So here's the index that is printed, right? And I've already given you guys a peek. Look at how many index you guys.
Wow.
So there are 38 pages, numbered pages of printed index. Then it comes into where he started hand numbering. So it starts at page 40. This is like blank, somewhere between journal, ledger.
I was going to say, it looked like a ledger, some of those pages.
Yes. And what he did was from the index, came in and did notes. And this is theological. So this is all theology based. And he was doing different notes. And like, I think it was notes for sermons or preparation for sermons is, I think, I'm not 100% confident. This isn't my strongest arena, but it's just crazy cool. And look, and he might have been in theology school, and this might have been a way to keep track of homework. I'm just not positive.
Wow.
So yeah, I just think this is pretty fabulous. And the whole thing, other than the index, is handwritten. Some pages obviously way, way more than others. But it's so cool. He went through the index and every single one is on here. In his, well, maybe not these two, because this is the reverse from the ink. So yeah, the ones that he did, where he had something to note, he titled them. Title, that's what I was looking for, title. But yeah, I just think this thing is super cool. So, all that being said, I did not go any kind of research looking to see, to learn any extra about this yet, to find out how common they are not, any of those things. Is anyone interested in this? If you're not, I will joyfully move it off the table. This is a hard one. But I wanted to keep some of those vellum books more, you know what I mean? You have to kind of pick and choose. $9 million, Becca. All right, so we'll just price this one, Maggie. If this one had more handwriting, it would be a lot higher priced. I really don't know what I'm going to do with this one if it stays here. I may dismantle it. I don't know, because this paper is just fantastic. Like, it is crazy. And is it watermarked? Hold on. Yep, it's watermarked. I thought, is that a cow? Rosie's here. It's a cow or a sheep. I can't quite tell. It's upside down, right? Well, no, because you're on the wrong side of the light. But yeah, it's either a cow or a sheep is the watermark. But it's pretty fabulous. So you knew it. So this one, Maggie, I want to price at $125.
Okay.
I really, really like this. So I'm not going to be mad if it stays here. And I have to handle it a few times while I make up my mind what I'm going to do with it. Rosie's laughing at me, you guys. Sorry, I have to. Well, see, here's the thing. It's just enough like the ledger. I feel like I could. I don't know. It would be the getting started part. That's where I would get into trouble and struggle. But I'm not mad that she's staying. We'll take her right off the screen, Mags.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the next one. And that I have this one and one more that I really want to show you guys. Okay, that's a lie. There's like 3. And then we'll probably wrap up. This one is 7.5 by 11 3/4. The cover is just about off of it.
Hold on a second.
Yep.
Crystal, you wanted the last book? She just put me before you showed that one.
Okay.
I just want to make sure. Yes,
yep.
She wants it.
Okay. You are not going to be disappointed, my friend. It's amazing stuff. Oh my gosh, I may have to tuck it under my pillow tonight before I send it out. Just saying. It's pretty cool. Look at that. There we go. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So this one is going to be 60 minutes.
Okay.
And this is a great price. If you guys go look this up, you're going to see the prices are all over the place on this one. This is $18.89. Oh, you can write her name. Thank you. $18.89. You can see the end papers are loose. Lots of nice blank paper. And then there's our little friend, but it gets better, I promise. This is the Memoirs of Count Grammont. Is that right, Mags? Grammont? Is that how you would say that?
That's how I would say it.
Okay.
Grammont.
This is edited with notes by Sir Walter Scott. Just so you guys know, it was printed in London. So I'm not even halfway into this book. You have all of this decollage paper. It's not all deckled though. Some of it is and some of it isn't. It's more like uncut paper where, like, you know, when they put a book together and this would go in that big hydraulic whatever cutter and they would just cut all the pages at once. They didn't do this. So it just has a lot of uneven, uncut edges. Some of them are deckled, but not all of them. But then there are plates all throughout this thing. And they're fantastic. They're fantastic. And then over here, you've got some really nice illustrations. So I'm trying not to pull that front cover all the way off for you guys. So this is chapter 7, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9. They're all the nth. So, you know, like most of the time they put chapter 10. It's chapter 10th. It's just interesting to me. But do you hear this paper?
Yeah.
This stuff is pretty amazing. I don't, if you scored it first, you might get away with holding it, but a lot of times this stuff cracks. So I don't let that slow me down too much. I just reinforce it and keep on going.
Why would it crack?
Because it's more of a pulp base than a fiber base. So here's another plate.
Oh, that's pretty.
There's so many pretty plates in here. And of course it's not, because it's this rough cut edge, it's really hard because a lot of the books, you know, when I get a hold of them like this, I can just flip to all the, because this paper is totally different. The plate papers are cotton and are totally different than the text papers. But with this uncut edge, you can't find that, that foredge of the cotton pages as easy.
I love the deco edging.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Does make for a pretty outer edge.
Mm-hmm. That it does. So yeah, I'm just kind of got a hunt and I'm missing them. But there's quite a few plates in here. There's another illustration. This one should be a plate. This might be the one we just looked at. I'm not sure. I don't think so. That one. But yeah, there's just a lot of plates in here. And it's good paper. It's just really good paper. Here's a plate. And as you go through it, page by page, you will find them. Here's one. So, yep. So if anybody's interested in this one, we'll run this one by. This one I could take apart pretty easily too, because it's pretty shot. And I like the cover. I think this cover would be amazing to rebuild something with. Into something, not something with.
Okay, that sold. That is going to Christelle also.
Thank you, ma'am. You are going to have quite the little paper collection. All right. So this one is, I know I showed, hold on a second. One moment. They all just shed. There's a lot of what's. So this one is the text edition of the Lang Handbook of Chemistry. Not this. I'm not famous enough to have an E. We're just LANG. So you know. Yeah, it's not us. So 5 1/4 by 8 inches by 2 3/4. And just so you know, somebody bought this one time for $2. I was not that person that was that lucky. This thing is literally nothing but charts and graphs and holy moly. Way past Patty. But it's pretty cool.
Suzanne is new, and she said she's learned quite a bit from you.
Well, thank you. And I got to say, I love your handle.
Yeah,
Very
that's
nice.
cool.
Very nice. So this is somewhere between your favorite dictionary paper and Bible paper. It's just super thin. It's not tissue paper, but it's pretty. You guys can see my hand through there. My fingers moving through there, I'm sure. It's pretty thin. So it's pretty fantastic. And I don't even know how many pages there are. Probably, anybody want to guess? Holy moly, I was going to say almost 2,000. 1,968 numbered pages. Oh,
Wow.
969 numbered pages.
Wow.
Yeah. So if anybody wants this one, I'm just going to put 20 on this one. And she's all yours. This one will definitely be packed one day if it stays.
I spelled that wrong, but that's okay.
It doesn't matter.
It's going to Becca.
Nice. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, no demerits for bad spelling around here. Okay, this one is Brown's Directory, American Gas Companies and Statistics, 1894. This is almost army green, somewhere between army green and olive green. Let me put a white sticker sheet up there. So that's the accurate color. So let's see, measurement wise, we're at 6.5 by 10. There's the back. Look at the back. Like,
Oh, that's cool.
It is. So I'm skipping for a reason. So here's, look at the ads. And then there's all this text. Oops, text. Just text, but wait for it. Get up here a little bit. There they are. So here's where the actual book starts. But look at this. I love the ads. Do you remember when you were in high school and you had to go around, like, was anybody on the yearbook committee or helped, and you had to go around to all the businesses and see if you could get everybody to contribute, and you had to help them set up their ads and blah, blah, blah. That's what this so makes me think of. And here's the index to the advertisers. So there's all these pages for advertisers. And this page. Oops, that's contents. But yeah, I just think this is pretty cool. And I like that it's got the Standard Oil Company. That's pretty neat. And it's $18.94. I'm going to do 45 on this one, Max.
Okay.
And then here's the ads in the back. Aren't they neat?
Yeah.
There's a lot more in the back than in the front, but I just think it's cool. I wonder what these are. 149, 151, 153, it's all odd numbers. Numbers. I like odd numbers.
I wonder if, like, how there's like sweet numbers today. I wonder if that's what it is.
I have no idea. I don't know.
Okay, that is sold to Beverly Owens.
Thank you, ma'am. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to show this one last one. But while I'm showing it, do you guys have anything in particular that you want to see Monday night? Because I have no plan. I didn't have a plan for today either.
You usually don't have a plan, right?
Sometimes I do, though. Sometimes I do. If I've been working on a lot of packs or whatever, then I'll do a night that's all packs or bundles. But I still have to, like, plan and prep for those. You know what I mean? And then realize that I have enough.
Architecture, Charles says. Rag paper packs.
I will not get them done before Monday, for sure. They're coming, though. I'm collecting the books. And so far, I think I have 4. I think I have 4, but I want to get a nice variety of, if I'm going to do a whole rag paper pack for you guys, I really want to put a lot, and I want it to be really good stuff. And I don't want it all to be clean, right? Like I want some that's really like those other books we saw that are really discolored, lots of foxing, you know what I mean? Like I want to really have a wide range and all the attributes. So I really am working on a nice variety for that. That was a whole lot of talking to say they're coming.
Old blueprints?
The only old blueprints I have are in those railroad packs. And that's another thing. I just got to find time to go sit down there. And a lot of those, I want to go through them and do, and you guys could chime in on this and tell me what you think. I want to do some just onion skin and then just the blueprints, because that pulpy paper, I mean, it's nice for collage and what have you, but it's pretty brittle. So you're really limited with the pulpy paper that's in those. So I feel like I want to go through and separate them out into more definitive paper content.
Hi, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
Do some what do you see in this tray game?
Oh, we could do that. Yeah, because everybody loved it. Mayor's over there going, no. That was one of those, yeah, maybe it's been a hot minute. That might work. That could be, yes. And I have some smaller trays because we talked about a bunch of different things. So yeah, we could try it a couple of, look, it just clicked. She's like, ah. Oh, yeah, Louise didn't like it very well either. Two birds, one stone, girls. What can I say? It'll be better this time because you guys all chimed in. Robin, that would work with your trinkets. That would work. Yeah, we should try it again because it has been a hot minute. It has. So who got these? Look at these that just came in, you guys. Look at. Oops, I almost dumped them all out. Look at those. You guys really liked those last time, so I found more. But anywho, Indeed, right, Robin? I like Indeed. It's such a good word. All right, 11 by 14 and a half. McKay, Christmas 1888. I'm not going to pretend like I totally understand this book. I do and I don't, but I feel like I'm missing something. So in here is this former rye. I don't know where the rest of it is. Woman is in a love tangle, 1923. So you're going to get this news clipping about a cool love triangle, I guess. And I know I'm really zoomed in, but there's a reason that I'm leaving it there. This one is stapled right here. So what they did was they stapled this way, not into it, right? So to dismantle this, the staple, so this is the back side of the staple, front side of the staple, back side, front side. These are kind of a pain in the neck to get all the way apart. I usually cheat and cut them because
That's weird.
my vocabulary, but it's quick. And they can knock them out quick. Or if you're only doing one of, you can really get it done quick. So this is J.W. McKay. And it's M-A-C, so I feel like the Mac is supposed to be really pronounced.
Just so you know, Louise thinks she might be sick on Monday.
I'm so not surprised. It's okay, Louise. It'll be okay, I promise. So there's these really cool plates.
Wow.
And the paper is very much index weight. Each page has that I'm going to call it bias tape because I can't think of what it's called. Reinforcement because of the staples, right? Because you guys know that like in the kids' books, when they staple them like that and you lift it, the pages all crack after a while. So they've already reinforced all of this because they knew it was going to crack. So this is from the staff of the Commercial Cable Company and its president, John W. McKay. So this John McKay was the president of the Commercial Cable Company. No, I did not go look it up. So this is the officers and staff and their, the many benefits of working there. I just think this is kind of cool. This is him, and this is a newspaper image of that very first
yeah.
plate.
That's
So
cool.
there's that. Yeah. And like I said, I did not go look it up because I didn't want to find out that it was super, super cool and then decide that I needed to keep it. And here they are. They're still talking. We especially desire to recognize your sturdy courage and resolute determination to maintain the company's independent position, blah, 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 blah. And then these are employees from the New York office, and this is all their signatures. This is printed. So they did a print or a plate. This is New York continued. But look at the detail down here at the bottom of every one of these.
Wow.
Bridge.
That beats me. And then this is New York. New York was a big office. Is landline. Yes, is that what that says? I don't know where landline.
I think it says, landline.
So I'm not
Landline.
sure. I don't know. But it has, the power poles that we're all familiar with. So this must be the landline crew. This is Boston. Look at I just think it's really pretty. Then there's Rockport. And then respectfully dedicated, John W. McKay, Esquire. And then this is done in the old script. And then here's Canso. Where's Canso? I don't know where that is, but they're in a rowboat. They're definitely in a rowboat, and it's wintertime.
I've never even heard of that.
Me either. And here, it's a pretty big office, too. And there's Waterville. This one's pretty fancy. And Waterville continued. Weston. So I had a couple different thoughts about this as I was going through this. Even if you dismantle this and scan this and you're not into the signatures, you could totally put old ad cards in here. You could use any image that you like and then rescan it with that image in there. Especially like on these. I would scan it with the signatures because I like the signatures, especially if you like to do like passport journals, things like that. You're going to have there's a couple hundred different signatures in here.
Good night, Joyce.
Good night, Joyce. Here's the London office. Here's Liverpool. Glasgow. Hayre. Higher.
I would think it's hair.
Might be. We'll go with it. We're gonna go with it because Maggie said so. Paris.
Ooh, Paris.
Yeah. Ooh la la. Just kidding. And then the agencies from Bordeaux, Marseille, Livorno, I don't know, Zurich, St. Gall, Frankfurt, Berlin, and Antwerp. So yeah, I just think it's pretty cool.
That is, I've never seen anything like that.
Me either. I just think it's interesting how a company would do something like that. Because they wouldn't do something like that today, that's for sure.
Jennifer said he was an Irish-American industrialist, rags to riches, made money in gold, silver, mining, company laid transatlantic cable. Fun fact is his granddaughter married Irving Berlin.
Very cool. See, all I got to do is show up with a thing and you guys bring all the facts. I like it. Yeah. So here's the deal. I would offer this tonight if anybody's interested in it. If not, I think I'm going to play around with it because I kind of like it. And I like the cover. I think the cover's cool. So you guys can let me know if you're interested. Otherwise, I'm just going to leave a page open for us to look at while we wrap up. That one. That one. Oh, what is this doing? Okay, so somebody has to type.
Or they've got a really long leg.
You know what? One of these nights I'm going to be like, so you guys let me know. And then when there's no action in the chat, I'm just going to be like, so good night, you guys. Click.
Right.
I wouldn't. I would feel like a jerk.
No response.
No response. So it's staying with me. I'm okay with that. All right.
Good night, everyone.
Listen to Maggie. She's like, dude, just click. Do it.
No, I couldn't do that either.
So, anywho, we are going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you very much to all you mods over there. Thanks, Maggie.
You're welcome.
Thank you to everybody over there in the chat. Hope you guys had a good time. Have a really good weekend. Go do fun things. So we have something fun to talk about Monday. I know I'm coming with stories. Just saying, I'm coming back with stories. So,
goody.
Yeah. So, anywho, no invoices until next week. So, I'm going to quit yapping. I'm going to tell everybody good night, and we'll see you Monday.
Good night, everyone.